We tried making money with an old phone, and the result was not what most videos promise. Yes, as you're probably thinking, this isn't going to make you rich. But the numbers change when you look at it the right way. So instead of repeating theories, we decided to test this in real life. We documented everything, and we're going to show you the real numbers. The phones we used are ones that many people have forgotten in a drawer. An old Samsung Galaxy J7 with 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. It was officially running Android 6, but we installed an Android 11 custom ROM. But we also tested it with an old Samsung J5 Prime with 2 gigabytes of RAM and Android 8. If this works on phones like these, it can work for a lot of people. For this test, we chose the simplest and most practical option, phone farming. For this first test, we focused on something simple, legal, and low effort. That's why we chose Honeygain. Honeygain pays you for sharing and used internet bandwidth while the phone stays connected. And if you already know what phone farming is and you've heard about Honeygain before, stay with us until the end. Because we're going to show you something most videos don't. Real numbers. In our test, using just one phone running Honeygain, the daily earnings were 10 cents. That doesn't sound impressive. And it's important to be honest about that. They usually offer a bonus when you create an account. We got $2, but you can only cash out once you reach $20. So, taking away that $2 bonus, we still need $18 to be able to withdraw. And to get those $18 with just one phone, we'd need to wait around 6 months. However, Honeygain allows up to 10 devices on the same account. I'm mentioning phones, but you can use computers as well. In theory, that could increase the earnings to around $1 per day, and it would take 20 days to be able to cash out. But here's the problem that very few people talk about. You can't run those 10 devices on the same network. Each device needs a different internet connection with a different external IP address. So you can't just connect 10 phones to the same Wi-Fi and expect it to work. In practice, that would mean things like one phone on your home internet, another using mobile data, another on a different network. This limitation does make scaling with Honeygain more difficult. It doesn't mean the app is bad, but it does change the expectations. The good news is that Honeygain doesn't have to be used alone. There are other apps that can run on the same phone, and combining them can increase the overall results. And that's exactly what we're going to do next. We'll test other apps, different setups, and different ways to monetize old phones. Always with real tests, real conditions, and real numbers. So if you want to follow these tests and see the results for yourself, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss the next video.